There's prison rules over here.
The worst
Okay.
part is like my trend of calling people daddy.
Yeah.
It's been increasing.
Yeah, you did it like
Well, I mean-
every round at the gym when you were.
Yeah. You do it at the gym, and I look every time, even if you're not talking to me.
See, I don't say daddy much, but I've said like I say mommy all the
If I'm
time.
talking
Like
to a
for
female,
years,
I say
I've been doing that.
mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy.
But I've been doing that for years though.
But when I'm surrounded by
Nothing
bros,
new.
I'm always like,
Daddy.
hey, daddy.
And then he
daddy.
and then he grabs your butt. So after he says that, just
Yeah.
watch out for that. Watch out for the groping.
Or lean into
Hey,
it.
man.
Yeah, or lean. Oh yeah.
The pizza
for sure.
daddy will fill your hole.
Listen,
He will.
Pizza daddy.
He
Ain't even
always
ready for it.
comes.
Guys, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get it going. We'll tell you the fucking pizza daddy.
Pizza
Yeah,
daddy.
that's
He'll
yeah.
fill your hole, dude.
He will.
We'll tell you about it later.
Let's
Yeah.
flip. Let's flip the switch here. Flip the
It's
switch.
basically like it was, we were all drunk at 4 in the
Stop.
morning.
We'll tell him later.
and we
We'll
ordered
tell him
pizza.
later.
Yeah.
We'll tell him later. It's a
do
story.
it.
That is the story, though. It's not that long.
That was
We
it.
only
There's
have
a
so
bit-
much time.
There's a few more
my
details,
God.
but let's go.
I'm ready.
I'm not.
I'm raw
let's go.
dogging this mic, baby.
I'm not. I'm not ready.
Okay, Zach, bring us in.
I already brought
Wait,
us
are we-
in because we've been coming at you loud now. Someone fast quick.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Drop Dice, Internet's favorite D&D podcast.
keep
This
saying
episode
that.
is sponsored by Load Boost.
Oh, fucking low boost.
Stay boosted.
Yeah.
Promo code DICE for, it's what, 10% off?
Yeah. 10% off.
every, not just low boost, everything on the site.
Yeah. Or
More-
use the
Right.
link in the description.
Yes,
Yo,
more
if you wa-
details
Check it.
on that.
If you want to be a daddy, get some lobos.
Yeah.
Get your loads. Damn it. Time out. Were you? Let's backpedal 1 second. Were you recording when I was talking about how I call everybody daddy?
Yep.
Now people know what's up.
Yep.
So where we last left off,
Thanks,
the
Daddy.
gang was in the council chambers. They had just gotten all of the details from Queen Yolanda. We have a guest today filling in. Gaunt is still on his super secret spicy pizza mission.
The pizza gone.
So to help me with my voice work so that I'm not voicing 17 lords and ladies, I'm only voicing 16.
Hey,
All right,
Hell
there we
yeah.
go.
Yeah, let's go around and introduce ourselves.
No.
Fig playing Kronk Enator, champion of Matorka,
For now.
you know, rational human being in the party.
Debatable.
Nope.
Actually, not.
No, he is. Yeah.
Recently, yeah.
The
Recently,
human is the debatable part.
Preventer of arson, you know, all that good stuff.
That's true.
I'm waiting for the lie, but it hasn't come yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for something to debate, but there's no debating.
I'm
Inventor of embowelment.
yeah.
I'm over here.
That's that guy.
I'm over here.
I don't want any title on that one.
He said preventer of
Oh,
embowelment.
yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Sorry.
But no,
Like sticking an arm out.
I'm Ben, and I play Ack, everybody's favorite little lizard man, covered in shadows.
I'm Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Long time simp of the pod.
Hell yeah.
First time, I don't know, NPCer.
There we go.
So have you been in the background of
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
right.
those
Long time-
Patreon
long time
exclusive
simper.
though.
So if
Maybe.
you want
I
to see
don't remember.
Tom sitting on a couch while we play,
Yep.
sign up for our Patreon.
Join
Hell
that
yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah.
It's not a good look, guys.
It is. It is.
You're right. It's not a good look. It's the best look.
It's the only look.
It's the only look.
Yeah,
Hey,
save it
guys.
for the OnlyFans.
This is Zach playing People's Champion.
Don't no.
Here we go.
Gregor,
Yup.
Disputed.
y'all know what it is. The people, if they're listening by now, they know what the fuck
Even
it
your
is.
name
Highly-
has been
People already
disputed the
chosen
entire
sides.
time we've been in this city.
Highly
Jeffrey.
disputed.
Damn.
It's never been Jeffrey, and it never will be Jeffrey.
always
been
was.
Jeffrey.
My
I
next
think you did
character-
respond to Jeffrey once.
my next
Like a little
character's
kid
gonna
called
be
you
named
Jeffrey.
now.
Jeffrey, man.
I'm going to call that Jeffrey Gregor.
Jeffrey Gregor. What's up, guys? Cindy playing Fargrim, the dwarf slayer of the group, aka
Do you slay dwarves?
oh
The dwarf slayer?
dwarfs. Hey man,
I mean, I think
I'm
given,
Slayer. I'm a Slayer.
given the proper stimulus, I think
Probably.
Fargrim
It would probably
kill
happen.
another
Hey,
dwarf.
I mean, are they a heretic?
If they were in his way,
Chaos dwarves?
If
Confirmed.
they
Chaos
What?
dwarves.
if they
Chaos
were
dwarves.
threatening Gary,
They don't really have.
Oh, for
Listen.
sure.
I don't think they really have chaos dwarves.
Yeah, there are.
There
There's
are.
a whole
Yeah.
faction.
There are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
Deep lore.
Listen, man.
no chaos orcs though.
it gets deeper.
Do you even know about the dwarf lore?
I guess not.
All right, let's do this thing.
It's not.
So yeah, you guys
Shut it
were waiting in the hallway. You had just found out that weapons were not allowed in the council chambers.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And you guys were lurking, waiting for Kaylee to come by.
Yep.
I've been stressed about this all week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Leaving my gats behind.
Yep.
And the cloak.
Yeah, I won't be doing that.
I'm not.
So
Part of me is never gonna forgive you for making me leave my cloak behind.
So trash.
Ack is still convinced that they're gonna take
I'm gonna
his
pull out my grudge book. Would you like to write? I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
So you guys are kind of milling around for a bit. Kaylee walks in. He's dressed very finely. He's just kind of chatting with some of the guards at the door.
Bye, Kaylee.
Oh, hello.
I'm jumping on Gregor's shoulder, waving at Kaylee.
Hey, Kaylee.
He kind of gives like a little half wave
Yeah,
back.
I'm gonna walk up to Kaylee, and I'm gonna do like the thing again.
He tries to reciprocate it this time.
Hell yeah! I'm just gonna nod at him.
Look at that.
I see you guys are all ready for the council meeting.
Correct. Before that, though, we kind of wanted to talk to you privately about something.
About the thing.
Oh, all right. I think this room over here is empty. He's gonna kind of like lead you off to a little side room.
Perfect.
What's going on?
So I'm actually a little concerned. We were actually getting ready to come over here, and we saw a bunch of flyers up around town that
Oh,
were talking about. What was his name?
Caleb.
Caleb.
Being a heretic.
Deft Helper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deft helper. Yeah.
Deft Helper? Yeah.
oh,
Caleb.
who's spreading?
I do not know.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Totally crazy.
But
Ack sweats nervously.
you can't sweat your lizard.
Ack licks his eye nervously.
But yeah, there were flyers up. I'm not sure how they got around town, but
That's
there
fucking
was
wild,
even
dude.
one outside the tavern we were at. So like they got everywhere.
Really hard to take
Roll.
down.
Fucking deception.
Can we give him advantage?
Yeah,
because
can
we're
we
helping.
Can we help him?
Yeah. Action help.
Sure.
I'm gonna be standing outside of the room, keeping watch.
Okay. You're just
I-
seeing
I-
some
yeah,
like
I
lords
didn't
and
go in
ladies
there.
dressed very nicely, kind of milling around,
Your
chatting.
girth
cool.
taking up the entire doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean pretty
Okay.
much. I'm just gonna like look at
There we
each
go.
one and just give them like a nod.
So that was a 24
Here we go.
to
Okay.
deceive.
Can I get a charisma roll from you, Fargrim?
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
your
for sure.
Nods at the lords and ladies.
Do I-
See
do
how
I,
terrifying you are?
Listen,
Does it
but
come
but do I get advantage with my hair
For peacocking.
for
He's
peacocking?
actively peacocking. Nipple rings are out.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh shit. Okay.
Always.
You said charisma.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. That's a -1 to that. That's a 4.
There we go.
And they're like, who let the meth head in here?
It's like in Master of Mankind where the custodian starts smiling and it's just like absolutely terrifying.
You guys, I was trying so hard to look presentable, and it's just not working because I'm still
just-
terrifying.
They think you're like the mafia enforcer just like guarding the door.
Yeah. No, I am like
kinda what's happening.
Fargrim's pretty tatted up, so it's like between the nipple rings and the tats and the
And the hair.
weird hair.
Like everyone's like trying not to make eye contact, but they're also
Yeah.
trying to like not make eye contact.
And
Cool,
the
cool, cool,
sheer
cool.
girth that is your 4'2", 450-pound frame.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He got
Stuff.
shorter
Carry on.
and bigger.
Always.
So,
Every time.
Anyways,
So anyway, Kaylee, we were talking to Yolanda about the circumstances here, and she didn't seem to know anything about it, so we didn't want to inform her. We weren't sure if you were keeping that private for...
We had been planning to keep that private until we could get it figured out.
Okay, perfect.
But if there's flyers everywhere, that's
Yeah,
probably
that's
going
what
to
we
lead
were
to
a
some
little worried about.
complications.
We wanted to run it by you first, because, you know, we've been working together for so long.
right.
Run what by me?
The situation before
Yeah.
we just started
Make sure everybody's on the same page.
dropping info and whatnot.
Before I go tell everybody.
inadvertently. Yeah, before something like that happens.
Before I start a hashtag on Twitter.
Yeah.
That is distressing. Do you notice, did they like come out from a certain area of the city? Were they more dense in certain areas?
No, they seemed
Not that
pretty
I can
well
tell.
spread out.
Yeah. Ack did a run around. He found a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
And
they were
they
everywhere.
also can't be taken down.
Yeah, someone put one on Gary's shell and it won't come off.
Yeah, it's
I-
quite the
th-
situation.
That's
Can I-
disturbing.
do I hear that? Can I roll to see if I hear that?
I mean, you are,
You're in the doorway. You can
already
just hear
know
it.
That it's there.
we brought Gary here.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled an 18 for that. So as soon as I hear that, I'm just gonna
What?
like loudly cough and then just be like, yeah.
Yeah, see, Fargrim's pretty upset about it.
But yeah. As well as that, I also had approached Yolanda about creating a new lordship and becoming a potential Lord Inquisitor in the city, seeing as the guardship is already pretty taxed with their duties. You seem like you're doing your best, working hard and whatnot, but some of this more magical, demonic stuff seems to be outside your guys' wheelhouse. So I wanted to consult with you about possibly creating an Inquisition in the city that works side by side with you in partnership. And we could bring some of our expertise to the table on that and make sure that, all our bases are covered.
Yeah, usually the mages are able to help out with more of the magical cult side of things. Unfortunately, with the situation being what it is currently, they have not been able to help all that much.
They also tend to be some of the number one targets with some of this stuff. So having a third party would probably be useful here.
Potentially, who were you thinking to lead that?
Me.
I just look at Ack like, excuse me?
Oh, wait, was that not what we discussed?
No,
Oh, my
not
bad.
at all.
I just, it's all right. Okay. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, it sounds good, bud. Anyways, yeah, myself, Gregor would work as my likely right hand. And then we would probably start recruiting potentially out of the guardship and collaborate with you. I also, in the upcoming meeting, want to talk about potentially getting more funding for the guard, which would help side by side with this new task force. as
Refund
well
the
as
police.
yours. Exactly.
I do appreciate that. Getting funding has been challenging of late.
Yeah, I asked Yolanda to help out with you. I think we've got a thing, so I think she'll help you out. She seems to like me.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna acknowledge that.
Nope.
You said you wanted Gregor to be one of the higher ups in that.
Yeah.
We might need to change some bylaws, but it's possible.
Okay.
You gotta look. You're from Middenheim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember?
You know the rules.
There's some bolt.
You know the rules.
You
and
remember
so
when
do
some of
I.
your brothers came here?
Doing
A while
the Lord's
back.
work? Yeah.
Yeah, and murdering a bunch of innocent people in the town square
Okay.
to spread their religion.
If the wolves of Midnight murdered them, they weren't innocent. So
That
There were
does-
children.
Dial that back a little bit real quick before he changes his mind about this whole situation.
I'm pretty new to Ulrich, but that does seem to.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have this whole monologue in my head about purging the unclean. But I'm gonna look over at Kronk like I was like, look over at. Are you okay? Okay.
Just like staring.
Yeah. Like you're just behind him, just like.
Just like,
Don't
the fuck are you about to say?
Like,
Don't you fucking
conference,
dare.
Conference call, dude. Fucking chill.
Don't you say a goddamn thing.
Shut your whore mouth.
We broke Fargrim.
Yeah.
He's not even. He overheard the conference call and he starts losing his fucking shit.
Are you okay?
So yeah, if you guys want to get on those bylaws, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, just do it.
Jesus Christ.
You okay, Cindy?
Are you gonna survive this?
Just ignore it. Keep going. Keep
Cindy, I need you to. What you're doing right now?
Mute her mic real quick.
I'm sweating.
Make it not that way.
Show must go on.
Actively sweating.
Have you tried just being
carry
better?
on. Carry on.
No.
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What did you have in mind as far as potential supporters of this motion? I know that some of the votes are dispersed throughout the council and whatnot. Probably need some help.
With Elaine not being here today, that definitely changes the skew. Usually he and the Blackstones balance each other out.
Heritage piece of shit.
So I'd say you probably need to try to get the Blackstones on your side. They are... I'm trying to think how to phrase this politely. He kind of looks to make sure they're not anywhere nearby. If you suggest that it would increase their status or their power, they would probably become on board with that.
Okay.
I found that's the best tact to use with them. They're not particularly interested in anything else.
Well, I mean, city security is always a positive for the wealthy.
You would think.
Fair enough. Okay.
Right, we need to suppress the lower class more. is what you're
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what he said.
Say
Yeah.
say that to them, and they'll probably.
And
be on
that's what'll do it. Okay.
So just to be
let Gregor do the talking.
so just to be clear, we're not telling everybody about Elaine right now.
That had not been my plan until we can get this figured out a little bit more.
Is there any way we can get Elaine's votes?
No, since he is not here on the council today.
What if we send a runner?
I mean, how has he not
Can we
been
get-
stripped of his seat by now?
Can we get a letter? Because we didn't go public.
They're keeping on the down low.
Yeah, but I mean, still.
Is there any way we can get Elaine's shoes?
Why?
Why?
I don't know. We were just asking for stuff.
Even if he was stripped of his title, the votes would be put in the unheld trust that Yolanda controls.
Oh, this bitch. Okay.
Is there any way Yolanda would give me more votes?
Typically, votes are not parceled out from the unheld votes unless a new lord is being instated, or like you, when you came back, your votes came out of that pile. When people are found.
Any way we could just like
Make a lord.
bump that number up?
That
The numbers, Mason.
probably would
What
be
do they mean?
between you and the queen.
Okay.
All I'm hearing, check it out. You need to seduce the queen.
I don't want to
I
do.
think
get those
Ack is
votes.
already doing that.
Yeah,
You
we've
guys
got,
were-
we've
we
got
need
an inside
someone-
man.
you guys read into that wrong, but you know, whatever.
We need someone here to go lay pipe with the queen. Lock those votes up and establish this hierarchy. I say this out loud in front of Kaylee.
He just kind of looks at you and just kind of like rubs his head a little bit.
I'm gonna high five him.
See, as an alternative to
He
that
leaves you
route,
hanging.
Ack gets you.
I say that's fucked up.
If we were to go talk to Yolanda real quick, would you support this or be in opposition to it? Because having a voice alongside my own, as reputable as yours, could make the difference.
I'm still very new to the council.
But you're very well respected,
But you're the people's champ.
including
He
by
kinda-
Yolanda.
He kind of looks at you. It's Kronk. We both know how this works.
I think between the two of us, we could really make some changes around here.
Yeah, you're the people's champ, Kaylee.
Two of us working together.
I'm not the council's. Though.
Sounds like a pretty unstoppable force, especially if we get Yolanda on our side.
The council are people, though.
There's a whole lot of nobles that
He's gonna kind of look at Ack and try to explain it in words he thinks Ack would understand. It's some people don't always see everyone as the same kind of people. Some people think that they're a better kind of people.
Yeah, like the ones with scales.
I knew it.
Just like look at you and just be like, yes, like that.
Damn, dude, I didn't realize
Okay.
this episode was gonna focus racial tension.
Hell yeah.
What episode doesn't?
Recently, been a lot of no scale on scale action.
Yeah.
You're hard scaling right now, and we need you to chill. Okay.
I need you to tone down those
I mean,
scales.
he's the one who said it. I was just trying to like understand what he's coming from.
That's fair.
So he's gonna kind of look at Kronk. In recent years, it has been more common to lose your votes than to gain more votes.
Okay.
Even positions like my own when I rose to the council, the traditional votes held by the position were not the same as those held by the family. So that is also an impact.
So,
So keep that in mind.
if we created this and I became the Lord Inquisitor, would I be entitled to more votes for having the position?
That is for the council to figure out while creating the position.
Interesting. Okay.
But if they were to create a position that had its votes and then you came in to fill that
You would get
position with your
both.
family votes, you would get both. Yes.
I'm starting to understand this.
Okay.
I'm not.
No,
That's fine.
Mason.
Okay.
He's just gonna kind of like Kaylee's gonna just kind of pat Axe that it's okay.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I think that we need to have a little discussion with the Black Bricks before this meeting kicks off.
Black bricks.
The Blackstones.
Blackstones, yeah.
Those guys
Wait,
too, for sure.
Elaine was Black Brick, right?
He was Blackbriar.
Black Brick.
Blackbriar,
God damn
yeah.
it, we're doing this
There's no-
again.
There's no black
It's all
bricks.
these
I know,
fucking black families.
I thought there are black bricks. I thought that's
There are. There are the-
Elias's.
No, those are the
I don't fucking know.
Birchwoods.
Birchwood. Yeah.
Birchwood.
There are.
There
black
are
bricks.
Blackstone,
the Blackbriars.
Black
I got
Brick.
Black-
Black Bricks
Blackbriar.
and the Blackwoods.
Why is there so
Blackstone.
much?
I'm writing these down.
Where does
It's
this
official.
derive from?
I don't know, but we're starting to write shit. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
We need that Blackbriar vote, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need it.
Okay.
So
Go talk to the Black Brothers.
on the way over to talk to them, Ack is gonna jump from Gregor's shoulder to Kronk's shoulder, and just go, "Hey, if Gregor is gonna be your right hand, can I be your left foot?"
Damn.
I mean, you are pretty fast.
I am. I'm very
And
fast.
fast
Got
feet
good
are always good.
Got good feet.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yes. Thank you, Kronk. You won't regret this. I won't let you
Real
down.
quick though, would you rather be my foot or my eyes?
I do have good eyes too.
You do.
I'm gonna lean in real quick. He can't read.
I can't read.
But he can see things.
I can see things. I can see things pretty well, actually.
Yeah. You can see things in the dark.
Yeah, like there's a thing over there.
Yeah.
I see it.
Look at that.
He can see
Good
things
job, man.
faster.
I can see things. I do everything fast.
It's true.
But yeah, I mean,
You got a preference?
not really, but whatever. I just want to be part of the team.
Okay. You can be my eyes.
I'll do it.
So would it be a
I'll
body
do it.
part?
I won't let you down, Kronk. I
All
won't
right.
let you down. And then I'm gonna hop back.
Probably
over to
won't.
Gregor.
Probably not.
He was committed to the fucking.
I mean, he
cause.
might, but who knows?
not intentionally,
Yeah.
at least. I won't betray you.
Accidentally, maybe.
He's got the spirit.
Yeah, and then I'll hop back over to Gregor.
So you guys are heading over to talk to who?
The black.
Don't do this to us.
The Black Stones.
Hook it up, bro.
The ones that Kaylee
Yes,
recommended.
the Blackstones.
The Black
The
Stones.
ones whose votes we need.
Yeah, please.
Okay. You kind of. I'm assuming Kaylee kind of points. You also met them at the Kronkmas Day Ball. It's
Yeah.
this
True.
kind of older, very haughty-looking couple,
Haughty.
dressed just decked out.
Just
There's
to the nines.
Not even that, but just like to like that gaudy point where they're like
just, like,
obviously trying to
excessive.
flex. Where it's just like,
To the tens.
So exactly
She's-
what Kronk wasn't trying to do.
yeah, she's just like covered in like
Which is wild because normally that's what
several
you are trying
like
to do.
really intricate necklaces. Just her like entire like forearm is covered in like jeweled bracelets. She's got like
Nice.
brooches, earrings, like an elaborate headpiece. Just very clearly flexing.
This mental image hurts.
Sounds like the kind of person where you run out of fingers to have rings on, so you have like a necklace of rings.
Yes,
Just like super stupid.
there's at least like 2 to 3 rings on each finger.
Jesus Christ.
She's got a ring on each digit.
It's like when you're back
Wildin'.
when we were back in like middle school and you have the bracelets going all the way
hell
up to your
yeah.
elbows.
So extra.
The beaded
doesn't-
bracelets.
Blue hand.
It doesn't look good. Like it's not like a very like
Are any of them a Livestrong bracelet?
no. So yeah, it's not like she's doing it for like the aesthetic of it. It's very obviously just like she's
Just
flexing. that
showing
she-
off all the shit.
It's
you have.
posturing.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
peacocking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely peacocking, but like in a worse way than Fargrim's doing.
Well,
Hey man.
I mean, the energy
Style,
is the
different
same.
style.
Yeah.
It's like the minimalist and the opposite of that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Words.
I'll take
So,
that.
I guess. Are we like in a private area or?
You're kind of like in like the main hallway. They're just kind of standing, talking amongst themselves, kind of whispering about other people. You can probably assume they have that look in their eye.
Okay.
So when they come out, I'm just gonna look at them and be like, "Yo, okay, so what's the word? What are we doing?"
stuff.
Wooing.
Whoa,
We're wooing.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Did you see this?
I did.
I do.
was there.
I saw it with my eyes.
I'm gonna do like a
Looks over
headbang.
at Kronk. I saw
Like-
it with my eyes.
Yeah, there you
exactly.
All right, cool.
I'm just
Got
gonna
the
like
right idea.
quickly like kind of like headbang a little bit just to get the flow
Need some
moving.
bounce.
All right, so who are we wooing? What's going on?
The
Blackstones?
yeah.
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 I kind of heard that name, but I didn't know what was happening with
Yeah,
it.
so we're trying to start a. I would like to become the Lord Inquisitor. of
Oh
Vitorga.
shit. Okay.
But in order to do that, we're going to need votes. And Kaylee and I do not have enough votes individually, so without Elaine in the picture, who was the other option for votes, we're going to need their backing in order to get this pushed through.
Okay.
And
So what is that gonna do? Like, what is this position? What I don't know what this means.
He
an
inquisits.
Inquisition. Do you know what an Inquisition is? Oh, so basically we would be hunting heretics and demonic things. Basically what we've been doing.
Hell yeah.
But with titles.
Let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
We would be in an official position to do so.
I mean, Slayer is a pretty official position, but not, I guess, not in the rest of the world. So let's fucking do it.
Now you have a job.
So, shit. Are you telling me I'm gonna get paid for killing all these people?
Ideally,
Let's
yeah.
fucking go.
Exactly.
I'm in.
Exactly.
All right. So
This is the energy we need.
So we're wooing the Blackstones.
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay. Sounds good.
So, quick rundown. Basically, they are elitist. So they are all about nobility and the pureblood style fucking upper echelon versus, you know, the peasantry is
Sure.
inferior, that whole energy.
So how are we gonna get to them?
Well, we're going to totally feed into their egos and hopefully just be kiss asses for 5 minutes and get this done and over with.
Oh, fuck, that's gonna be hard.
I know it sucks, but once we're done, we can just kind of move past that. I mean, the money would be nice.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
All right. So I guess we'll start walking up.
just getting
And,
myself mentally prepared.
Just kind of get warmed up, you know. Juice is flowing. So
Okay.
Kronk's gonna start leading the way. He's gonna approach and do like a pretty fucking like respectful like Matorkin bow, where it's like not just like a hey, how are you doing? Like someone respectful would have
Hello,
that kind of
my
bow.
lord.
I'm gonna see him do that, and I'm gonna go up and try to do the same thing. Does my mohawk brush them as I go down accidentally?
You're
Like I
clipping
wasn't intensely trying to do that.
I'm gonna say yes.
Tickles her nose.
Okay, I was
Should I just kind of give you like a nod? Hello.
Right.
What brings you by?
Can I just say you all look incredible today.
Oh,
You
thank
look
you.
amazing.
This is, the good stones were at the cleaners, so
Oh,
we had to
nice.
make do.
Wow. We'll have to swing by and take a look and see what
Yeah.
all you guys are working with there, because that's quite impressive.
Oh, thank you.
There's so many rings.
It is.
Yeah, I only got two.
She just kind of looks at her hands like, oh, yeah. Can I help you people?
Yeah, I was actually coming to discuss potentially getting your support in becoming a Lord Inquisitor and opening up a new...
Oh, that sounds adorable. What
Position.
would that be doing?
So basically what we would be doing is enforcing security in Matorka. My friend here, Gregor, and I, very experienced with dealing with heretics, you know, tend to come from the lower classes. And, you know, we have to keep them in
Yes,
their place.
those poor citizens.
Fargrim,
Fargrim, what's your problem?
do you want a piece of candy?
I'm pretty experienced. I'm pretty experienced with that too, by the way, guys.
That's
Your experience with combat, like
that's
not
that's
specifically
lovely.
the art of rooting out the unclean.
So yeah, we're wondering if we could get your votes in support, and I can guarantee you that starting a new Inquisition would
Make Matorka great again.
make Matorka great again.
Matorka's already great.
We're gonna make it great
We can
again.
be
Why would you say
greater.
it's anything less?
Because you know the peasants, they have kind of looks around, like notably looks around, voting rights, and all of these different, you know, things like books that they never had before. Like suddenly they're becoming learned
Yeah, books are bad.
and complaining about all sorts of things that, you know, we do and work and provide for them. Seem kind of ungrateful, but you know,
They're
didn't
getting
hear
a
that from me.
voice.
But yeah, if we were to be able to root out heresy and enforce purity in this city, it would do nothing but secure your positions and those of the rest of the nobility.
Oh, I wouldn't be worried about our position, darling.
Well, of course not, but you know,
She kind of
saves
like
you the headache.
nods at her husband, like, I think regardless we'll be fine.
Fair.
Let's think of this hypothetical. Okay.
All right.
So if they continue learning and
They-
complaining,
they the
the people,
Yeah,
people,
okay.
right?
The other.
Well, right. So once they become learned and realize their position is not fair, who do you think they're going to come after?
From their
Why-
point of view.
why would
from
it
their
not
point
be
of view.
fair?
From their-
You know what I mean?
From their point of view.
From their point of view.
They
Right.
are lucky to have us as
Mm.
patrons
So,
to
but-
take
Exactly.
care of them and herd them and shepherd them through
So
their
think of
little
wanna
undercity.
murder
but
this
think of
lady,
but
though.
think of a situation where they no longer believe that, and then you're vulnerable because you are well outnumbered.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't worry about that. We have our own security.
Your
Well,
sec-
Yeah,
let's
but
be real.
Your security is one of them.
With the
purple.
I don't think that's true.
the guard staff currently, they are woefully underprepared for dealing with any kind of heretical outbreaks.
It's because she kind of like
They don't have enough.
makes an entire, like, she like pointedly looks at Kaylee. Most of them are also from the Undercity. It makes sense that they're not good at this.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying we can create this Inquisition that removes them from having to be responsible for this, saves a bunch of money because we can recruit hand-picked officers who are from nobility as well.
Noble stock.
Exactly. As
No
well
pheasants.
as providing them exclusive training in how to deal with this. And it's more cost effective because instead of having a drawn out investigation and process with a bunch of unprepared lower class guards,
Yeah.
suddenly we have this elite force in the city that can cut it like a scalpel.
And
remove
also-
the whole
That
problem.
does sound preferable. It's very similar to what we ended up doing with our security. We actually hired in some of the best mercenaries from the Empire.
There you go.
And also think about this. You know, once they are learned, they're not going to want to do those petty little jobs for you. You know, they're going to think they're better than that. So
what
like who's
petty
going
little
to
job?
but
It is
who's
an
going to be
honor
who's going to be
for them.
cleaning? Who's going to be, you know, who's going to be mowing your lawn?
Oh, they are.
They're not going to want to do that anymore.
They know how much of an honor it is for them to keep those positions.
Kronk's like,
save the bees.
Kronk is gonna like telepath to Fargrim, like, where the fuck are you going with this?
I don't know.
This is a whole
Fargrim,
different
Fargrim.
like train of thought. Why are we talking about the peasantry so much on like
Because
jobs like being maids and shit? It has nothing to do with this.
that's all I know. I
What
know
if the
I know
peasants don't
work.
want to clean up anymore?
I feel like we had her, and then Fargrim just keeps like
Just
making
keeps like derailing
Yeah.
it.
It's because Fargrim doesn't know anything about the elite. All he knows is the working class.
What if they just like don't want to go to work anymore?
Fargrim
What does
is
that
a-
have to do with an
I didn't,
inquisition?
I didn't realize Fargrim was a fucking socialist.
But yeah,
By the way, did I tell you how good you look today?
Oh, thank you. I'm aware. Thank you.
Bringing it
That's,
back.
that's nice of you. That's,
but yeah, pheasants are
Nice.
really hard to herd, so I don't know how you're gonna herd them very well.
you speak. That's very interesting. Your pet is quite adorable. Wherever did you come?
He's
by?
incredibly talented. We got him in Albion. He
Oh, that's quite a.
Watch, I can do
Travels with
this,
us.
and I do a backflip on Gregor's shoulder.
Oh well done, little
I
lizard.
felt
quite
man. Well
impressive.
you
done.
low key kicked me in the neck a little bit. I was like,
No, the tail just like kind of whips you in the face a little bit. Just
you just hear like
Oh,
under
no,
my
yeah.
under my breath. Fuck.
just pings off the helmet.
It rings for
Yeah.
just like a little second.
Fucking ear.
Sorry. We'll work on it.
But yeah, this Inquisition will be recruited from nobility for the nobility to protect the nobility,
and we will be training them personally.
because the nobility is the backbone
It's
of my
true, we
Torca.
are.
Exactly.
So you
I
said
would like to point out internally, Gregor's fucking screaming, but he knows like this is what we gotta do to get what we need.
surprising insight from Gregor for once.
Got to kiss
Oh,
a
when it
little
comes
ass to
down
get a
to-
lot of ass.
Well, when it comes down to like setting up an Inquisition, where basically Gregor can now have unrivaled authority in his pursuit to cleanse this city.
Rivaled.
Unrivaled authority in his pursuit to cleanse this city from the unclean, he will do whatever it takes.
So the working class.
So the maids,
So when the
they're
peasants
reading
come,
books.
when the peasants come to eat
They're
the rich,
learning.
So what are your thoughts?
I mean, you mentioned a lot of heresy. I mean, we don't have heresy in our city, do
That
we?
you know of.
Oh,
did
that's
you see the
And
flyers?
that is the problem.
no. We
Can't
have
read.
our own
I got it.
special. We came in a carriage. We don't need to read the peasantries.
Yeah, there were some flyers put up around town anonymously that incriminate
Caleb.
Caleb.
I'm gonna look
Dev
at.
helped her.
Caleb.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that-
look at.
Caleb Glockenspiel.
Yep.
No,
the dev helpers. Oh, that is such a shame.
arrested for
Exactly.
in the nobility, no less.
Can I make an insight roll to see when she says such a shame how they actually feel about
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
that? Well, get out of the way, you think. I can't read it.
Damn,
Do you need a die?
Yeah,
Why don't you roll plastic clickety clacks like a
Oh, that was
real
a 1.
tabletop player?
Oh, that's a crit fail.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're still trying to figure out kind of what the angle is
I'm
here.
just not paying enough attention.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can I
Yeah, go for it.
attempt to watch me fly?
Soaring. Oh, God.
It's 14.
Gregor's picking up a lot of just like sarcasm. She obviously doesn't care. Honestly, she almost thinks it's a good thing.
Is it that she doesn't care, or she already knew that this motherfucker was dirty?
It's more
My thumbs are twitching.
she doesn't care, and she's kind of happy that something bad happened to one of her rivals.
That makes sense.
She doesn't care about him as a person. She is happy actually from it because one of her rivals now is taking that.
Okay,
pick.
so now I'm gonna lean into it. Now, if we allow the setup of the Holy Inquisition, this evil will be rooted out even faster, with even more gusto, allowing for the true sons and daughters of Matorka, and I'm gonna like gesture to her, the true nobility to flourish.
That is true. The Dove Helpers are, they're new.
Fucking
And
garbage.
you can tell, obviously, from this information that they weren't ready to ascend to a different kind of personhood. So yes, I think we should definitely. I like what you're saying
Yeah.
in that we should.
Remove the unclean.
Yes, and we should make sure that those who are in power are more pure.
I mean, if
Man, I hate it when she says that because that's just so there's so much
The
racial
implications.
The implications are so real. Like,
It's
Yeah, but it's okay because we will be the ones regulating that information.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
despite how she feels about it, we would be in charge of, rooting out the
Right.
impure.
as one
and
pure.
if it got to one person in the council, it could get to other people in the council.
I'm gonna walk up as one pure man to another.
Oh God. Okay.
You're talking to the husband.
Yeah.
He kind of finally deigns to look at you. Yes. He's looking up, but like looking down, his nose looking up at you.
Is this dude high?
No, you just tried to put yourself on their level. From one pure man to another.
Because I am. They don't know that I'm not noble.
You still
they
smell.
totally
You
do.
haven't showered in 4 months.
Damn.
I am sure by now
Bold
Gregor has a
was-
reputation.
Bold of you to assume that I showered 4 months ago.
So yes, he's deigning to
we're
look
gonna
at
make
you.
Matorga great again.
greater
as-
again.
As my wife has already informed you,
Greater.
the city is already great.
Greater, though.
We make it great with our presence, unlike some people.
Yeah.
Mentally, I've scooped out this dude's eyeballs with my thumbs.
Yeah, even Ak, who doesn't really understand what's going on, it feels like slightly offended by everything they've been
Picking up
saying.
on some fucking
Dude.
superiority vibes.
Dude, once I'm
There's-
an inquisitor, I'm
There's
totally...
a little extra
Dude, I'm
shadow
gonna
coming off
plant
of Ak.
evidence on these people.
There's a little extra shadow coming off of Ak right
Wait,
now.
am I a bad
He's
cop?
not happy.
Yes.
Hans, are we the baddies?
Yes.
Isn't the
That's some energy Kronk loves to hear. You're going to
Are we
plant
the
evidence on
baddies?
people? Great. I can roll with that.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm like, cool.
bad people though? Bad
Really
people.
leaning into this.
But yeah.
So
So what say you?
yeah, what's the verdict?
Evelyn kind of looks at her husband. I think potentially, obviously, it needs to come up on the council floor. And
course.
we need to see where the standings are, but I could see us being interested. Now, with this Inquisition, I'm assuming it would be under the authority of the council.
It would be under my authority directly because, things get complicated once we get the council involved in too many fine details.
I just want to make sure. I mean, much like the guards who are under the council, we should
Yeah.
keep power distributed amongst those that deserve it.
Mm-hmm. We'll be working in collaboration with the guards. Make sure everything runs smoothly.
Gonna be a sick collab.
Hopefully, it runs smoother than the guards have been run of late.
Exactly.
Well, he's heading it, so it's definitely gonna run smoother.
I mean,
Let's
the guards
hope
haven't
so.
done jack shit. We've done like everything since we got here, so.
That's
We
good
have
to
done
know.
a lot.
Yeah, if you're looking for
What
efficiency.
have you guys been up to, if you don't mind my asking? Adventures such as
It's all
you?
confidential.
Fortunately, I can't disclose too much.
Let me tell you though, the fact that you haven't heard
means
just
we're doing our job
speaks
well.
to that's how well we get it done.
Exactly.
As long as you're getting something done.
Quick and quiet.
I don't like the way he said that.
That was
I
Evelyn.
don't
Check it
like
out,
the way
dude.
she
This is-
said that either.
They're on a fast route to embowelment. I don't.
Yeah.
I do not say that out loud.
Well, they're not heretics
mean-
just yet, so
They're making Axe scales crawl.
I mean, Gregor might make them be.
Fargrim's nipples are hard right now.
They're always hard because now they're pierced.
Hey, that's right.
I just. All all of the secrecy and espionage that happens in our little city, sometimes it's just hard to prove when people are doing things and when people are saying they're doing things. I was just merely inquiring along your line of business to see how
What do you-
worthy you would be as an inquisitor.
Well,
What do
let's
you
just
know of
say
it?
That those incriminating posters might have some validity to them.
I
it
wouldn't
there.
doubt it.
Of course.
Yeah. Like I said, the Delvhulters are very new to our circle. If there was anyone in it, they would be on my very short list of options of people that might be mixed up in some of these shenanigans.
Fair play.
Well, you being of such a high standing and have had so many years here in Mitorca, probably are the most knowledgeable on everybody here.
Oh, I
I'm
wouldn't
sure-
go that far, but you know,
Yeah.
I do hear things. I
And,
know
I,
some
and,
things.
and I'm sure you probably hear, like you said, probably hear a lot of things.
I do.
Anything
Yeah.
of, is there anything of worth that you would like to tell us, just as you asked us?
Well, I don't want to speak ill of my colleagues, but if you are looking into starting an inquisition, the first people you may want to look into are the deep drinkers.
The deep drinkers.
Yes, I don't know if you're aware, but they have held a monopoly on the city's water supply for generations.
Okay.
And you know what they say about water. Once something gets into it, you can't get it out.
That's
Oh, I mean, what
Very
do you believe that they're doing? Like, why do you think that we should look into them?
Wait, is there stuff in the water? Should I
I
not be
mean-
drinking it?
There's been all these disappearances. What if there was something in the water
Are
and
there
that's how it
bodies
was
in the water?
spreading?
I can assure you that the disappearances are not water related. We've
Oh, yeah,
already taken
yeah,
care
we're-
of
we're
a whole
fixing
bunch
that.
of that as well.
Oh, that's good to hear. I mean, we've been having ours imported just in case. But,
Okay.
The other, there's one more group you guys should look into. I don't know if you know of Elaine and his
Of course we do.
history.
Mm.
You might want to look into him.
We
He's
already have.
oh, that's comforting to hear.
Yep. He will
Did
not
you
be
find-
present today.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she kind of like tries to mask her shock, but doesn't do a very good job. That's very interesting.
Like I
What
said.
is detaining him?
Like I said, I think it would be very wise for you to
Quick and
support
quiet.
our endeavor.
I see that. If you were, wow, if Elaine, that's shocking. I am utterly shocked.
Scalpel.
As one of such standing as you and who hears so much, I think it says a lot about what we do here. If even the things that you were inquiring about we have completed and you don't even know. You know. what I'm
Well, I
saying?
mean, have you heard anything about the deep drinkers yet?
Not at liberty to disclose information.
That's fair enough, I suppose.
But I think that you've heard enough to be convinced of our effectiveness.
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
This was very enlightening. Thank you.
Absolutely.
It
I'm gonna
was-
bow again and then have my full
She just
hug.
kinda, like-
again brush the
She kind of like
front of-
tries to like
the front of them.
raise her hand to keep it away. This was very enlightening. We'll say that. Antioch, come. It looks like we should take our seats. Pleasure. And like they walk away.
X squints at them as they walk away.
I think that went well.
Kronk is going to turn to Ack when they're kind of like out of earshot and be like, do not tell anyone what happened to Elaine. Because that's a secret. Okay?
What happened to
Wait,
Elaine?
what'd you say?
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Don't tell anyone what happened to Elaine. It's a secret.
Oh,
What happened to Elaine?
Exactly.
We did.
Oh,
That's not that bad. But, like, no one needs to know the circumstances of what's going on.
Okay.
That's a secret for us to be dealing with. As far as anyone is concerned, protective custody. If we really have to tell anyone anything.
well,
Okay.
I mean,
I'll try and let you guys do the talking.
I usually forget everything after one night of drinking, so I don't even know.
That's fair. So you two then.
Yeah,
Protective custody.
I guess.
Wait, Gregor, what'd you say?
I don't know.
Elian is actually
Oh,
going to
fuck.
come up to you guys in
Elian.
his full, very buffed, it's just shining. He's in his finest armor.
Oh my god.
He is escorting this fairly well dressed, kind of like. It's definitely not gaudy, but where the Blackstones were gaudy without fashion, this is fashion without gaudiness.
Okay.
So it's probably not as expensive, but it
It
looks,
looks nice.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Alien.
He's gonna do the Matorkan salute.
I'm gonna return it.
Kronk, companions.
Alien.
These are my parents, the Honorable Birchwoods.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, Alien.
Hi, parents.
Ivanyo is gonna come up and just like really strongly shake everyone's hands.
Okay,
Ooh.
return it.
I shake it. I
that
shake it
is his
stronger.
dad. His dad, Ivanyo.
I'm gonna shake
Okay.
it stronger.
He kind of like. It just becomes like the Midwestern dad off of handshakes. We're like,
Jesus Christ.
you're going
Direct-
strong and
direct
he's
eye
going.
contact.
Yes.
Just
Pleasure to
Prolonged
meet you,
eye
Mr. Dwarf.
contact.
I have heard wonderful things about all of you.
Act limp noodles.
As-
When he shakes his hand. Just lets it, like, okay.
ew.
Uh,
He doesn't know what's going on. No one's shaken his hand before.
Candace, his mother, is gonna come up like, oh, I've heard such wonderful things from Elian about all of you guys.
glad to hear
I'm
it.
so glad that when you guys leave on your quest, he will be in such wonderful company.
Of course. Actually, while you're here, I wanted to bring it up. We are actually looking at founding an Inquisition here in Matorka, headed by myself as Lord Inquisitor. And I'd actually like to ask for your support. We've been dealing with a prolonged investigation while we've been here, rooting out some nefarious heresy. And
They kind of like gasp a little bit when you say heresy.
exactly.
Like, not in Matorka, surely.
I don't know if you've seen the flyers that someone has been putting around town, but
We
they
did see a few
crazy,
of
man.
those.
Yeah, they
I assumed it
kinda
was just kind of some
I don't know how they
weird
got there.
prank.
someone must have it out for him, but he was arrested for possession of heretical texts, and
It's
we've been following some other leads and uncovered a whole bunch of less than ideal going-ons here in the city, and that's why we're looking at founding an Inquisition so that we can work alongside Kaylee, kind of relieve some of the stress on the guards, and deal with this as we are better suited to do so. I was wondering if you and your family would be willing to support us in our endeavor.
I mean, if it would help Matorka, we're always on board to help with political inroads that would help the people.
Of course. We've got to protect the citizens of Matorka.
Yes. Your Inquisition, what would that entail? Where are you gonna find, if we're having this much trouble getting guards, where are you gonna find the funds and the resources?
Well,
Us.
Me.
partially, yes, us. But we do have a lot of the necessary skills as well as somewhere to train them. I do have my estate back. We've got plenty of space. We can start like a little bit of an academy there. We can start training officers. Gregor has plenty of experience as well. He'll be my right hand. Ak here is my eyes.
That's me.
He's our swift little scout.
I wave
sees
emphatically.
everything.
Wait.
And then Fargrim, my left hand.
Nice.
That was my second choice.
Did you just say that? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I did say that.
Wait.
If you are all leaving to go save the world from the dread forces of
Mhm.
death,
Yep.
who's gonna lead it in your stead?
We have some other options on the table as well.
We're good at multitasking.
That and the option of hiring professionals from outside the city, bringing them in to help train people in our stead is on the table as well.
As long
When-
as they're vetted
when-
well. We've had
Of
some
course.
issues with.
No, we would choose them personally.
She tries not to look at Gregor. We've had some issues with outside law enforcement
Mhm.
in the past.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, we'll have it sorted.
So, well, it's a good thing nobody has jurisdiction here.
Yeah. The plan is to root all of this out before leaving, which is why our travels have been delayed for the last week and a half or so. Trying to get this taken care of before leaving the city.
Yes.
I mean, that does sound good. Again, helping the people is ideal. If you guys are leaving as soon as it sounds like you are, hopefully you can get this all situated in time.
Mhm.
The council's notoriously slow, though, so
I've
potentially you
noticed.
would have time to leave and even come back before
That's fair.
everything got figured
Well, the
out.
sooner we can get
She
it,
kind of like half jokingly says that.
sooner we can get things in motion, the sooner we can act on it. So
And think of all the valuable experience that Elian will get.
it's true.
I'm gonna kind of like get a little bit closer and be like, we're very persistent. We'll get it done even faster.
I'm real fast.
I have no doubt.
Acts real fast.
I am. I run around the room twice.
You see that? You didn't even see it.
Yes.
It's so fast.
I
Want to see him do it again?
I do it.
Elliot
again.
kind of like that. Like just gives like a little, just like the littlest nod.
I do it then.
Because Ack has fucked with him so much.
I do it again.
So
I'm
that's
back.
quite
Hell yeah.
fast.
But yeah, if we could have your support when the vote comes, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, I think you can count us amongst your supporters.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Did you have anything for us before the council meeting kicks off?
No, I wish you luck with your endeavors. What do you want from them?
Nothing in particular. I'm just asking.
Just playing the game.
Yeah,
That's fair.
just being
Game in the game.
reciprocating their attention.
That's fair. Elliot is gonna let you know that if you need to reach him or some of the other members, they are actually, because of housing, because it's an indeterminate amount of time, they are actually,
At the Weddle.
most of them are actually staying with Elliot's
At
family.
Alien's estate.
That's nice of him.
Yeah.
Damn, dude,
Stepping
good
up,
on you, man.
Taking initiative.
Showing
what a
some
Yeah.
leadership. Look at
Elliot's
this.
doing.
I knew
he's
we
doing
made a
good,
good
yeah.
choice.
God, I'm gonna pat him on the back way too hard.
He
You know?
takes a little step forward, but he does maintain his.
His bearing.
Composure.
Yeah, him.
That
Hell yeah,
bearing.
brother.
Oh man,
Just dialed in.
You just
what a champ.
This kid's a stud.
Yep.
He's just kind of like that, like half smile of just like
Just fucking eating this up, just soaking
not
it in.
eating it up. It's more of he's just like happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, alien.
Part of the
And then
team.
I'm gonna strike a pose. You see anything different?
Farmer,
I do like
you-
a little head bang.
You have changed your hair
Propose.
and washed it. That's incredible. It's an entirely
I
different
didn't
shade.
wash it,
Oh,
but it was washed.
Professionally.
Yeah.
that's
I have all this
it looks-
hairspray
it
now,
looks
and I
very
take one
good.
out of my pocket and I shake it. Like, check it out. You can
you
get
just like
one.
spray it like at him or just like in the air.
In his eyes.
In his
no,
hair.
I don't spray it. Just be like,
Yeah, that shit's expensive.
this is my product.
I'm gonna quick hop over from Gregor's shoulder on over to Elian's and just pat him on top of the head. And just be like, yeah, for not having any scales, you're a pretty good kid.
You keep.
Thank you, Ack.
Going back to
Thank
that.
you also for not having eggs this time. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
I know. Did we get breakfast this morning? I
Yeah, we
forget.
had it this morning,
Yeah.
but you're all cleaned up
Oh,
because
yeah.
I made everyone be clean for this.
That's right.
Except Gregor, who didn't shower.
I oiled.
You did oil.
Hey, man.
Oh, that's right. I also oil. I'm very oiled.
We made you
Like
take
getting
some of
oil
the
in his
oil
hair.
off because
Yeah.
you were too
Yeah.
oily.
You were-
De-oiling.
You were actively dripping.
We had to like
slipping.
rinse you off.
Hey man,
No,
he's
we-
not wearing his Kraken skin cloak, and I took that win and I just accepted it.
We had to like block.
That's all you can
dry
ask for.
There's still like a little like smudge of oil on Elian's shoulder when I go back to Gregor, but you know,
Little fucking cheeks.
yeah,
Maybe
little lizard cheeks.
It's just
It's like a
two round
Siamese
cheeks.
cat on tile. You just hear a little
you
pucker.
just see the one little circle from the balloon knot.
Oh,
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna head into the council chambers and we'll see you inside.
Fire it up.
Bye bye.
What character are you playing, Tom?
Lord Greenwood.
You'll
Oh
find out.
shit. Okay, cool. cool.
Who's Lord Greenwood?
You'll find out.
I don't know.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Or drop
Oh,
dice.
you mean like 8 episodes from now on Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
Dude, 8 episodes on drop dice? What?
So, you guys are heading to the council chambers?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. As you come in, there is a guard at the door. There's like a door, like a little short little hallway, and then you can see another door leading to the council chambers.
Okay.
We ask that you, as you guys should be aware, weapons are not allowed within the council chambers,
Yeah,
for
for sure.
in the interest of keeping everything civil and making sure that
Let me tell you why that's bullshit, okay? The safest zones are the zones with the most weapons. It's facts.
we
Look that up.
historically in the historically in the city, there has been a history of backstabbing.
If there's any
and
place
poisoning.
you need weapons, it's in government buildings and schools.
Gregor takes on gun control.
Unfortunately, it is
Inquisition's
the
first move will be
Oh, hell yeah.
Exemption from these policies? What?
arming literally everyone.
Yeah.
There's a little toddler with a butter knife.
Mandatory
old-
swords.
As Ulrich intended.
Mandatory combat knives for everybody.
this is how we purge.
You're
that
caught
vortex.
without one, you're penalized.
Gotta root it.
So see, we don't need weapons because we got these and Fargrim flexes.
Act-
That is Good to hear. I was worried that you might have an issue relinquishing your axe.
Are you?
No, it's back at the. We knew about this.
Didn't we already relinquish their weapons?
No.
Not yet.
We were
Barnum
told we were going to
shrunk
have
his
to.
axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
no longer
motherfucker.
seeable.
We were told we were going to have to.
Yeah. I left mine back at the inn because
let me
we were
tell
told.
you, the fucking bullshit weapon control laws here in Matorka are trampling on my rights.
If you are uncomfortable relinquishing your weapon,
Yeah.
you are welcome to wait outside of the
You
council
son of a
chamber.
bitch.
Are you gonna take these?
His hands. No.
The hand wraps, yes. The hands,
No, what?
no.
Wait, no, you
Really?
can't take the hand wraps.
They're just mittens.
Yeah.
Let a man.
They have
keep
like a
it.
magical aura around them.
What's your point?
I don't like
They're
that.
really warm.
He's
got-
the room is very
Listen.
well climate
If
controlled.
I'm
Hey.
cold-blooded. I need
Yes.
to be warm.
He's gonna get hypothermia.
He's an
Do you-
actual lizard.
Do you want him to lose his fingers?
Please don't.
I-
do this.
son of a bitch.
I can give you a blanket.
He already lost one finger.
Yeah, he's
this hand-
actively
3.
missing one.
Wait, no,
I'm
I
missing
thought-
2 fingers.
2, yeah, 2 fingers.
these 2 on this hand.
You're gonna put him through this?
He's already down 2 of them little tendies.
You're one sick motherfucker. You know that?
Unfortunately, this is my job, and I will see
And
it
you're
done.
bad at it.
Just gaslight.
I guess it's but here's the thing though, it's not a weapon.
It's just.
Right.
It's just a.
So I guess what do you identify as a weapon?
those wraps are medicinal.
All right.
Any object
Okay.
for stat purposes, it's any object that gives you a stat bonus to attacking or additional damage rolls.
How does he know?
That's me as DM trying to clarify this and make it a little bit easier for you as players to comprehend it. He is just gonna say no weapons.
But this is my only connection to Ulrich.
Okay, check it out. Not only is it medicinal, it's a religious symbol.
If
You're
you
trampling
are
on 2. No, nay, 3 inalienable rights.
we don't have those here.
Doesn't have a constitution.
has no constitution.
This place sucks. Dude, the founding fathers of America of Middenheim. I'd like to think Middenheim is.
Can Gregor's
basically
voice like
Texas.
can, hold on. Can Gregor's
Texas.
voice get gradually higher as he tries to argue this?
Try to-
He's
try-
like just
trying
like
to get
in
me on some
pitch.
like Charlie Day shit. Like,
Yeah.
"You tell me.
If this is a problem,
It's like
you
going to
can
the
wait
UK
outside.
and talking about your Second Amendment rights.
Hell
I
yeah.
feel like they don't have those
In
there.
my mind, Texas. I mean, no. Excuse me. Middenheim is basically Texas, but with snow.
That's fine. I'll just
That's
wait
that
outside.
energy.
I don't think
Texas
I'll
this last
be.
winter.
I don't think
Yeah,
there'll be
right.
much. I don't think I'll be much use in the room anyway. So I'll just.
Just want to wait outside?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
You know what? I'll sit outside with the lizard.
You guys go ahead and be our
Now, Gregor, you
eyes.
can go in. It'll be fine.
I don't want to leave my wife.
Gregor, it'll be fine.
I don't know if I like the way you said that.
This is
Didn't you hear the
creepy.
man?
I don't-
Said it's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
I want to hand my weapons to Ack.
Can Ack lift them?
Probably not.
Not for sure, not the hammer. But it's a holy hammer of Ulrich, so like, check it out, dude.
It's just dragging.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah, just hands it to.
I like to think the hammer's probably bigger than
Yeah.
he is.
It's like, all right, I'll go wait outside then. I'm just gonna like.
Starts dragging.
It's got one of like the fucking wrist wraps, and he's just pulling it.
But I have to think though it's made of like such dense material and it's magic, so like the hammer's fine, but that floor is fucked up.
Yeah, I'm just scraping up the nice wood floors.
Is that oak? And I'm gonna look at the card and be like, you did this.
Yeah. I was just gonna sneak in, but this is funnier.
Oh shit, I'll take my shit.
No, it's fine.
It's too late.
It's fine. Yeah.
Plans are in motion.
I didn't know that's what you were gonna do.
So I was like, it's fine. I'll just get in.
Not only did Gregor not pick up on that, I didn't pick up on that.
That's fine. Yeah, so I'm just dragging this hammer.
Just being loud as fuck. Just
This 2 foot tall black skilled lizard just fucking dragging it.
I was thinking you're wearing
Rough.
my whip around it. It's
Yeah,
wrapped
yeah.
around you like a
It's-
fucking bandolier.
Yeah.
You like use the whip to like attach all the javelins to your back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got hella javelins too. So you got those too. Good point.
Just looks
this is
Loaded
rough.
up.
Ack is just ready for everything and anything.
Yeah,
He
right
looks like a
now.
He's just
caddy who's
fucking
just having a really
clacking
bad
as
day.
he walks.
And I'm just gonna look at.
It's
yeah,
very loud and
I'm
obnoxious.
just I'm just gonna like And the guard is walking by like, fuck you, dude.
That's such a douchebag move.
Yeah, and when I get
Two
out,
for flinching, bitch.
I'm gonna drag it all the way outside of the building that we're in, and just go like off to the side a little bit, and I'm gonna stand the hammer up, and I'm just gonna be perched on top of the hammer, just like
Sitting.
just like crouched, like like this,
crouch.
like a Slav squat, just like Batman broodingly looking out over the city, standing on top of a gargoyle, but it's me on top of Gregor's hammer.
Wearing
Nice.
Adidas.
Yeah,
I love it.
I don't know what that came from, but the Slav squat. Yeah,
We need to get Ack a mini Adidas tracksuit.
Man, it's really unfortunate that Alec wasn't here when we actually used the I crouch statement in a
I crouch.
a real way.
yeah.
I can't wait to hijack the city council meeting and talk about gun rights.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get into some shit while they're doing their thing, but
I mean, the gun rights are still like a thing though in Matorka. It's just not in this
are
building.
guns a
right?
thing?
No.
There aren't.
There are no
yes,
guns.
there are firearms
Lead
in Warhammer
belchers.
Fantasy, but yeah, they're all like fucking
Cannons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like cannons.
Right, but like I guess
We
weapons.
need
weapons.
a full-size cannon in the home.
yeah. Every home needs one.
Every home needs hand cannons.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is like that's
So
not
the
far off
council-
from my actual
Yeah.
political beliefs.
For the council.
Kronk, do you relinquish your weapons?
Yeah.
Pussy.
I mean, I keep my shield strapped to my back, but like,
That's not a weapon.
is there like a detector or anything?
Oh sure, a
You guys
shield's
are-
not a weapon, but hand wraps are. This is some
Yes.
bullshit. You can have a +1 shield.
You guys haven't walked down the hallway yet, so you'll
Shield
find
dash?
out when you walk down the
I'll relinquish my longsword,
Ack just get
but I'll
mad
have
as
my
fuck.
like shadow blade hilt that's deactivated, just like on my person,
in your butthole.
and
Yeah.
I'm just
Where on, like visibly
Prison
or no?
pocket.
probably yeah. It's like attached to my belt. It's just
Sir,
a hilt.
You,
There's no
you still
blade.
have a hilt.
It's a him.
My hilt,
Now we're taking hilts.
You could bludgeon someone with that.
I'm gonna.
but I can bring my shield and wear armor. But you're worried about me bludgeoning someone with a hilt?
Yes.
Sir, do you realize how large I am? You realize this shield is like the size of some of the folks in this room.
They can be bludgeoned with that as well. It's the same concept.
So, like, what extreme are
Stuart-
we going with this?
The rumors.
Your laws are dictated by fear, not by logic.
We've also heard reports of you summoning an ethereal blade from a hilt that looks very similar to the one on your belt.
And now we got snitches.
I'll let you know. I can do magic, and I can do that without the
I
hilt.
wouldn't worry about that in the council chambers.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sauce.
I'll just turn over my hilt then.
Okay.
Like, all right then.
Fargrim, what did you do with your axe? You shrank it and put it where?
It's in my pocket.
In your belly button.
Okay.
In that prison pocket.
Are you guys ready to walk down the hallway?
This is some bullshit,
Yep.
dude.
Okay. As you start walking down the hallway, you realize you're walking into an anti-magic field.
Oh.
And Fargrim, your axe starts growing out of your pocket.
Then why are they worried about magic hand wraps if they're just
Yeah,
gonna
why are they
become
worried about my magical
Yeah.
hilt? If it's an anti-magic field, it can't be activated in an anti-magic field.
You're in the hallway. You're not in the council chambers.
And my
Gotcha,
hand wraps
okay.
just become mittens.
They were
I'm gonna look down and be like, where did that come from?
Sir,
This is so crazy.
sir, relinquish the axe.
I like to think his pants are ripped open
I'm
as
gonna
well.
need you to either just like
Listen,
do it or just wait outside.
who am I giving it to?
He gestures to himself and the other guard.
Why should I trust you guys with my axe? This is a very
is our-
valuable axe.
Job. This is what we do.
What's your fucking point? That does not give me any reason to trust you.
The rest of the nobility has trusted us for years.
You know what? We can just leave it with Ack.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I'm gonna ask. I'll be like, hey, can I have that hilt back real quick? We'll just take it all outside. Leave it with our companion. He's waiting.
If you
Save
must.
you the trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You probably can't even pick my axe up. Just saying. I'm just gonna walk away.
Okay. We'll
I'm
go.
just gonna. I'm just.
Axe just like sitting on the hammer outside, and we'll
Axe,
come
yeah.
walking
I'm just-
out.
yeah.
I literally hit you with the. You don't even fucking lift, bro.
Yeah.
He's just salty. He's just salty, so he's just coming at him now. Like, this is bullshit. Fucking.
Been mad
Yeah.
this whole
Just
time.
trying
We'll
to
come
do
up
stuff.
to Ack with the axe.
Yeah,
and
but I
just
like-
like have my hilt, and we'll be like, yeah.
As you guys are coming up, Ack is on top of the hammer handle, and he's gonna be like, looking at you guys and goes, huh, "What was that?
I got. What the fuck are you talking about?
I
Ack?
thought I heard somebody."
What's going on here?
Cut it out.
Probably just talking to himself.
Yeah, I just thought I thought I heard someone talking.
You're weirding me out, dude.
Anyways, yeah, we got to leave our weapons. We're gonna leave them with you.
Okay.
If you can watch these and make sure nothing happens to them.
Add them to the pile.
Yep.
Private pal.
It's like set my hilt on the ground next
Yeah.
to him.
Does my axe like reshrink now that I'm out, or is it still? Is this
I don't
like
think so.
maintained
I think
big?
you'd have to redo the.
I'd have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd have to redo that.
All right, cool.
The city
All right, I'm
blows
just gonna-
ass.
Yo, I've been saying that since we walked in here, and they were fucking with Gary.
I've been saying that since I got charged a tax for existing.
Why are we trying to save this city?
I'm about to burn this motherfucker down.
Fuck this
dude.
place.
Y'all got no chill. You should
like-
calm the fuck down.
That's what happens when you try to take my axe. Okay, you don't separate a Slayer and his axe. This is bullshit. And I'm just gonna toss it on the ground next to.
You just throw it.
And then, hey, Fargo, you hear about their snail repossession program?
Wait, what the? What?
No.
What the-
no.
what?
No. Stop
What the-
instigating.
Zach, stop it.
Stirring the fucking pot, Gregor.
Just a little bit of gaslighting.
Man, I was on the right path, and now I'm lost again.
I guess I'll watch everybody's stuff.
Thank you.
Man,
Someone go tell Gaunt to make the pizza.
Gaunt is making the pizza.
All right, well, let's
he's
fucking go.
He's
Let's get
harvesting the
inside.
materials.
Need a big pizza and a lot of bowels.
All right, we'll head back inside.
Okay.
Fucking just gonna have my shield on my back.
Uh,
Go through the fucking magic detector again.
Yep.
Anything go off?
I don't know if you guys had anything else. I think that was all your weapons.
Just my insufferable rage.
Well, I still have my berserker axe, but I'm just gonna leave everything there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Just put it, add it to the pile.
Yeah, I'm
Dumb
just
part,
gonna take
I will
I'm taking everything
relinquish
off.
weapons.
Yeah.
So no one tries to
That-
rob Ack.
It's that scene from
I
Pirates of the
wish
Caribbean.
someone would try to rob
If
Axe.
somebody tries to rob Ack,
I'd like to think that
they're
you
not
guys
gonna see tomorrow.
dropping off these weapons is like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean when
Yep.
they go to the like place in Singapore and they like
Yeah.
what was it,
Constantly just
Keira
taking
Knightley
shit out,
just
yeah.
keeps taking weapons out and it's like,
Yeah.
are you finally done? And she says, oh, well, one more. And then
I mean, I'm assuming that there's guards around. It's
Yeah.
right outside of like.
Yeah.
No one is likely to steal from Ack.
Ack is
It is
building-
a fairly well defended building.
Ack is building a fort out of Gregor's javelins.
That's cute.
All right.
So yeah, you guys go back inside
I'm
and
not mad at that.
take your seats at the table.
Is
You're
there any
kinda like-
fanfare? Do we announce?
Yes, they are. As you walk in, you notice the room's kind of probably like mostly filled. You're some of the last ones to come in.
Okay.
They do announce you as you walk in with the titles that you gave them.
Is it Bruce
earlier.
Buffer?
No,
That'd be sick.
it is
Hiding out of the blue corner.
Roose Ruffer.
Bruce Ruffer.
Bruce Buff.
Roger Duffer?
Yes, it's actually Harold from earlier.
No.
Okay.
Harold.
Harold the Herald. Let's go.
Harold the Herald.
Dude, I fuck with Harold.
Yeah, he's all
Has
right.
he got a mad drip going?
Listen, I think
He's
the
dressed pretty nice.
His drip never stops. What's up?
Something like that, yeah. He's not actively dripping, but he is
That's
dressed
good.
nice.
It's positive.
Unlike Ack.
Yeah.
No, they wiped me down a bit.
He's just damp.
We hit,
Yeah,
you, with
no,
we hit
just-
you with the blot dry.
Just damp.
Moist.
Smelling like lavender.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, so you guys take your seats. You're about halfway up the table. You are all seated together. A few more people trickle in, and Yolanda is going to come in last. Take her seat at the head of the table.
Bitch.
Some introductions are in order. We are.
I'm actively frowning.
Does Fargrim ever not?
If my helmet
He's
could
been
frown,
pretty
it
good
would be.
lately.
Did you like draw a frowny face on it?
Just would never disgrace my helmet. No.
Deface your helmet.
We have some new members in our seat. We have Kronk Enator taking up his family's rightful place along with his entourage.
Kronk, I'll
Hi.
stand up and like kind of like glance around the room and like do a very nice Matorkin bow. Good seat.
And then we have
I'm not doing
another new noble.
Oh, this motherfucker.
I'm gonna stand up.
We finally. They kind of look at you as you stand up.
There's no height change.
Actually, you're right. No one does notice because
You're just getting off the chair.
Just bounce a little bit.
He had to plop off the stool, but he has the same height.
He's actually shorter.
I'm frowning even more now. Nobody noticed it.
we have
blatantly ignore
finally
that.
found. We just got word that we finally have an heir to the Blackbriar estate. So welcome, Lord Mayron, who will be filling in for Elaine, who is indisposed today.
Motherfucking Myron.
And you guys see, kind of standing up, is
It's fucking Anatar.
a very, very, very beautiful man with like long black hair. You do notice that he does have one purple eye.
He's the what to the Blackbriar estate? Like the
He is-
heir?
Heir.
He is the heir.
The
hair.
dude we arrested's heir, allegedly.
Yes.
Conveniently
allegedly.
right now, even though when we arrested him, there was no heir.
Yeah,
That you
there
knew
wasn't
of.
an error.
That we knew of.
Yes.
This
Hair.
whole thing.
That's
He's
stinks.
gonna kind of like give like a,
Thanks to all.
collusion.
and I think that is a great place to end the episode.
Damn it.
One day we will
This
get
punk
through this
bitch.
fucking meeting.
Hey man, Tom, wonderful input on this episode.
I could contribute this one.
Killed it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Killed it.
I really think you carried this one.
Yeah. It's just great shit.
So yeah, huge thank you to our sponsor, Load Boost.
Stay boosted.
Yeah.
dude.
Stay
Stay
It
fucking
does
boosted.
exactly what
Yeah.
you think it does
Yep.
from the name.
It's a wonderful supplement company. They do pre-workouts, they do vitamins, they do sleep aids like
Dude, quick second for sleep boost.
Yeah.
I've been using that shit for like the last week, like almost daily, and it's fucking great. Like no shit, I wake up ready for work, just like feeling refreshed and feeling good because like I have a really shit sleep schedule, and like I'll take that around like 9, 10 o'clock, fucking get to sleep between 10 and 11, wake up 5:30ish, and like I feel good. Like I've actually been drinking less coffee at work because I'm not as fucking tired.
Because your sleep has been boosted.
Exactly. My sleep has no
Right.
shit been boosted, so I definitely recommend checking it out. Stuff's awesome.
You know what it is by the way it is.
Dude, I've been
Yeah, there should
crushing
be-
energy boost this week in the gym.
Dude, that is my favorite.
I
my
like it a
favorite
lot.
pre-workout.
Where it doesn't give me like the pins and needles, or like it doesn't make my face feel like it's being attacked by bees.
Yeah.
Like some fucking
Yeah, like
pre-workout
I've had
does.
some where like my fingers get like tingly and like
Yeah.
numb.
No, it's just
The
a good.
jitters.
Like I just feel good.
Yeah, it doesn't give me anxiety, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things
if
that-
you
yeah.
want to support the podcast, you can pick up some of your some of these supplements at loadboost.com. There should be a link
In the
in
description.
the description. If you use that, it'll automatically apply the 10% discount.
Stay boosted.
If
Yep.
not, you can use the promo code DICE for 10% off anything in the store. Also, the whole
Hell
your
yeah.
whole order will take 10% off.
Stay boosted. Stay blessed.
Exactly. Last shout out for our patrons. We've somehow kind of triggered a Patreon arms race. Will one-upped Dawn with a $50.01 patronage. So Dawn went ahead and upped to 55. so shit's popping off over on Patreon.
Yeah.
If you would like to join the bidding war for our love and affection,
Yeah.
You don't have to,
Okay,
but like,
Don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
By no
It's okay.
means
There's
do you need
other
to-
people you can one up for cheaper.
yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
I mean, even just base level is more than enough, and we would appreciate
Exactly.
it.
And truly every little bit goes a really long way.
yeah.
And it all goes right back.
honestly,
into the
even just
podcast.
listening, we really appreciate all of our listeners, whether you give us money or not. We just,
Yeah, just supporting.
Just
Super
the general
fucking
support.
awesome.
And it's been pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great.
But I think that's it for today.
Actually,
you guys.
we have one more announcement.
Oh.
As a request, we are going to be having a Q&A session in the future.
Ooh.
So if you have any questions for either us as the creators and like characters, or if you have an in-game question for one of the characters, please send it to us on one of our social medias,
Hell yeah.
We'll be making a thread on Facebook and probably our subreddit.
or you can
to
email
leave a
us.
question.
I always forget
At-
we have a subreddit.
Yeah, it's really small.
it-
Almost nobody's on it, but
It can be as broad as like campaign related questions or just something specific towards a certain character that you kind of want to
yeah, whatever you
know
want
Ask
to know.
whatever you
Yeah,
like. Yeah.
just whatever you want, just
prep
put it
some
out there.
questions for us.
So you can email us at Drop Dice Media. Otherwise, we are Drop Dice Media on Instagram. You can message us there.
And
Or
what is that?
Facebook.
Drop
Is that
Dice on Facebook.
Or, yep.
at
We have
gmail.com?
r/Drop Dice, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anywhere you leave a question, we'll gather them up after a while and make a separate video on our YouTube channel, which you should check out and subscribe to.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we do have video now, and it's
Yes, we
very
have.
technical and exciting.
And we'll hopefully be improving even more so in the immediate future.
Yes. So if you want to see our ugly mugs,
Check it
jump
out.
on over. See you guys.
The poop tube.
Bye.
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 All right,
Tom, say fucking bye.
Hey, bye. Fucking bye.
Jesus Christ.